All right. Clayton Young, we saved the best for last here.
Yep.
How are you feeling coming into this one?
I feel good. Like I've actually never really been healthier going into a marathon. Like I usually have something niggling me with my Achilles or high hamstring, but it's been interesting. Like,
yeah.
My body's been healthy, which is fantastic.
So how did the body feel coming off of Paris, and then? Well, actually, I think I remember talking to Ashley. You were dealing with some sickness for a bit too, right?
Oh yeah. So after Paris, my Achilles was mad. Like it honestly hurt on the start line. It hurt the whole race. Didn't affect me. Like you kind of just ignore it and go through it. But
adrenaline.
I had to kind of get on that. This whole build has been rehabbing the Achilles, and it's cool that like in the taper for once, my Achilles is feeling good. Usually it feels worse. I don't know why, but my Achilles feels better at 120 miles than it does at like 40. But this is the first time that it's actually feeling good in the taper, and I'm like, wow, imagine that. So big shout out to my PT and my lifting coach that are making that happen. But the rest of the build went really well. I did get super sick. I came out to New York actually to check out the course and to do a shoot, and on the flight home, like I lost it. Yeah, so that took me out for a couple days. Other than that, I've been healthy.
Yeah.
Training, I've hit a lot of base hits, like nothing spectacular. And when you're training with Connor Mantz, nothing looks spectacular, to be honest. So a little bit of mind games there, just always, training with Connor. But I hit all the times, I did all the workouts, I hit all the mileage, other than those sick days. So.
What are the mind games with Connor? Like?
Oh, sorry, they're not. I guess they're not with Connor.
Yeah.
Connor and I have a great relationship, and but it's more so me evaluating every workout and being like, am I just getting slow? Is Connor just getting stupid?
We see this in the docuseries.
Yeah,
you question yourself a lot when Connor just smashes a workout.
Yeah, it's a constant balance between like listening to what coach says and then also responding to what Connor does. And we've gotten better at communicating that between coach and Connor and me.
Well, Connor doesn't listen a lot of the time.
He pushes. Selective hearing.
Selective hearing.
I don't want to call him out in that regard, and he's getting better.
Yeah.
And coach is all about trying to keep Connor healthy, which I understand. Connor hasn't had the healthiest last couple of years.
Yeah.
And it's been, he's been able to be lucky to kind of be ready for when it counts. And so it's this balance, right, that he's playing. Anyway, so yeah, after every workout, I'm usually having to evaluate, okay, how's this compared to how's Clayton, in September of 2024 compared to September of 2023, or at this point in the Paris build compared to this point in the New York build. And you got to be very careful with that game too, right? Because every build is different and your body is different. But I got to kind of evaluate there, and I got to evaluate coach, and I got to evaluate Connor. And Connor is fit right now. Like I think from my perspective, he's the fittest I've ever seen him. And so I kind of have to say, Connor can be fit, and I can be fit too. And those are the mind games that I have to play with myself. And we'll see what happens on race day.
There's another X factor in this one. His name's CJ Albertson. He's trying to go for
That's right.
top American in Chicago and New York in the same fall. He was top American in Boston too, I believe. So he's trying to sweep all three.
Ooh.
Quote from Connor, I'm not worried about CJ. What about you?
Props to Connor, like he definitely keeps my eyes and my vision elevated. It can be easy after Paris to kind of come into New York and kind of be like, well, this is a celebration tour, right? Like I've had a great year already, but he's like, nah, dude, like we can gun for a podium, we can do this. And big props to Connor. And doesn't surprise me that Connor said that. I should say this, Connor has the biggest respect for CJ. Him and Connor have a great
told him we're going to
relationship.
just clip that portion.
Just clip it and just tear him apart.
So we need a clip from you. That's what I'm getting at.
Okay, what do you want me to say about CJ? He's a Clayton as well. I don't know if you know that. CJ's first name is Clayton. And so battle of the Claytons. Let's bring it to New York and see what happens. And who's got more dad strength? About to find out.
I love that. All right, that's the clip.
That enough?
That's the clip. That's enough. All right, so then, given all of the the woes in the buildup and getting here, what does success look like for you on Sunday?
Yeah, I think if we were being conservative, I'm 11th ranked going in. But you know, I think top 8 would be a good day. Top 5 would be a great day. Like top 5 at the World Major Marathon is a big deal, especially New York.
And gets you the World Championship qualifier.
Yes. I didn't know that actually.
Yeah.
There we go. Top 5 would be an even better day, and then you better believe like Connor and I have a goal to be on the podium. This is a great field. Like I don't have to tell you that, you know, gold medalist, silver medalist, previous silver medalist Connor, a bunch of vying American talent that wants a shot at Connor and I. There's going to be some guys that come to play, so I'm excited.
All right, last thing. We saw you in this Asics Bandit commercial. Did you take dance lessons at BYU? Like, tell us the story behind the making of this commercial.
Yeah, I got a call, said, hey, come out to New York, let's do the shoot. And I was like, oh, it's with Bandit, fantastic. And wow, they really put on a show. Like, it was fantastic. They built an entire New York City apartment flat inside a studio, and just the memorabilia, the attention to detail to create this, you know, this vibe was awesome. And it was interesting because, you know, it was scripted, and so I was working with the producer, and we were going through the script, and it was really good, and we shot for like a good hour or so. And it's not very long, but the last 5 minutes of the shoot, they're like, what about this or this or that or the other? And so I like improv'd for 5 minutes, and literally half of the commercial is from that improv session.
Really?
So like me talking about doubling out in the shoes, me putting on the glasses, me doing all this stuff, and they were pulling it out of me. They knew my personality, and they were playing on that. But it was fun to kind of loosen up a little bit and have some fun. I think, I don't know, I've been in front of the camera enough, and where did the dance moves come from? I guess I have some history. I won't get into details, but I grew up dancing and singing and acting and plays, and yeah.
We're gonna unearth that footage someday. All right, Clayton.
There's some scary stuff there, but yeah.
Good luck on Sunday.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Chris.